Have you ever wondered why is it you that is suffering and why not somebody else? And why is it that I feel so unlucky in this world and I believe that I have no purpose in this world? Well, actually, you'd be quite surprised how much advantages your trauma actually gives you. Because rather than focusing on your trauma from a depressed viewpoint, you should think to yourself, you know what? How can I actually help other people with this? How can I help others with what I have experienced? And how can I serve a bigger purpose in this world? You know, whenever you experience something bad, you learn who you want to be and who you do not want to be. And learning who you do not want to be is also a gift. In my case, when I still played basketball and I was stuck in the emotionally abusive environment, I'm not speaking about all of the people, but a lot of people there treated me badly, including my coach. And instead of feeling sorry for myself, and rather than thinking, oh, I deserve this, and you know what, actually maybe I am a shit person if everybody else is treating me that way, actually what they did taught me is who I do not want to be in this life. In that environment, there were a lot of selfish people who only cared about their own good, people who never really stood up for me, for other people. As long as they're doing good, nobody else is like worth standing up for, you know? Instead of feeling sorry for myself and wondering why is it me that is getting all this hate and not feeling accepted by this environment, what I later realized is that these people actually taught me who I don't want to be. I don't want to be the person who doesn't stand up for somebody if they are treated badly. And when a lot of people experience this hurt, they want to repay the revenge. Like, if they have treated me badly, then I will treat them badly as well. But let's say the next time you were to treat them badly, you know, what accomplishment does that give you? What exactly does that give you? It gives you nothing. Because congratulations, you have now become the same person they are. What good does that bring you? You see, rather than serving somebody revenge, you can just think to yourself, hey, I do not want to be that person that they are. I do not want to treat people badly as I have been treated. And that actually it gives me growth and emotional awareness of who I want to be and who I do not want to be. And that is also a gift. The second thing is to learn that your trauma is not your identity. No experience is in itself a cause of our success or failure, is a quote that I recently highlighted in the book that I'm reading, The Courage to Be Disliked. And this quote actually implies that our trauma is not what defines us, it is what we decide to make out of it. And rather than drowning in all of these emotions and these sad thoughts, just think to yourself, you know what? Right now, I feel complete shit, but what can I do? What can I do with this lesson to make myself not feel like shit? To maybe help somebody else, to maybe make money off of this, to create some sort of product that does not cause the same pain for somebody else. So again, if I take my basketball experience, I felt like I was in a complete shithole. I felt depressed. I went home from every training that I had, and I remember I was completely like devastated, and I was actually asking God this question, you know, why is it me that is suffering? Why do I feel depressed, and what did I do to deserve this? But what I did realize is that life does not owe me reciprocity. I own that shit to myself. Because I believe that if I never have experienced this traumatic experience, I probably would never have panic attacks. And I really do hate my panic attacks. But then again, I realize if I have never experienced panic attacks, would then I post a video about it, sharing my advice on it? helping other people with it. Even though how much I hate feeling that burst of anxiety when I'm experiencing a panic attack, the thing about that is I can come up with a video idea in 5 minutes. I can write a full script on what I am feeling in that moment and what I want to talk about. And with that script, I make a video and I'm actually helping other people. So, is it more of an advantage or a disadvantage to my life? Because I know that if I have never went through something traumatic as this, I would not have opinion on it. I would not share my thoughts on this topic, on any sort of abuse. I would not have opinion on. I would not be able to help somebody else whenever they are experiencing a panic attack. I would not know any tips on panic attacks. And then again, it leads me to questioning, is having a panic attack a disadvantage or advantage to my life? This is the question you need to ask yourself. Can you make something out of this hurtful experience in order to shape it as an advantage to your life, rather than making yourself feel like the victim and feeling unlucky in every aspect? Another thing is that the past does not exist. The only thing that does exist is this moment and the future. So why are you still dwelling on emotions from the past? Why are you still giving power to all of these negative emotions in this current moment? Because right now, I could still be stuck at home, questioning the same question over and over again on why do I deserve this? Why am I feeling shit? Why do people treat me badly? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to give any of my energy out on that, because it has no purpose. It has no purpose to dwell on past emotions, because that does not bring you anything for the future. Instead of spending all of this time crying and questioning your worth, you could be actually spending that same amount of time into creating something that can actually serve a purpose in the future. And it does not matter what exactly you do, as long as you don't spend that time and all of that energy right now focusing on something that has happened in the past. If you are on the artsy side, maybe think of something that you can create, like an artwork that you can create out of this hurt. That's something that you can be actually proud of in the future. If you have lost somebody in your life, then speak about the importance of showing gratitude before it is too late. Think of anything positive that you can create out of this hurt. Because when you change your mindset from being depressed to creating, then not only are you healing yourself, you're helping other people with it. But of course, the most important thing is to not give up. It does not matter if you have unanswered questions or you simply do not know what you can create out of your hurt. Life will work out if you simply allow it to work out. Because again, till this day, I do not know why I experienced what I experienced. I would just love to believe that it was the reason for me to see who I am supposed to be, who I can grow into, a gift of an experience given to me to make something out of. And I believe that is the only way that you should view things whenever something bad happens to you. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.